What up, everybody? It's your boy, Brandon, BC, up in here in Gold's Gym. About to get it in, about to do this leg workout. Getting started with this NO speed stack. Get the workout started, get a little pump for the day. We should have a little bit of fun, so let's see how it goes. Y'all take the journey with me. You dig? Alright, here we go, y'all. I started off with my warm-up. Just did 7 minutes on the Stair Master. Really trying to work on contracting the muscles a little bit, warming up my legs and everything before I hit the main workout today. Alright, from there, I go into the foam roller. This is just something I do to warm up. It helps get some of those knots and things out of my back, especially my lower back. So I do this before most of my workouts when I come in, depending on the time I have. Today I really got to dig in there deep because I had a little more time just because it's a weekend. So I really took my time and really got in there. I usually do front part of my chest too and my shoulders. But for today I did my legs, really rolling out the hamstrings and getting a good rollout of the quads as well. So you see, this is how I usually use my foam roller when I come in. I always do it when I first start off. From there, I just did your typical spinal twist just to get some of the pops out, some more of those kinks out of my lower back, just so I can be a little more efficient for the day. All a part of my workout. Then from there, it's this toe touch rollback that I do that I got from another YouTuber named Matt Ogus. He incorporates it into his workout as his warm-up, so I told myself I would try it out and see how it works out for me, and I've been doing it ever since. So I get a good stretch to my lower back from it right before my workouts. Hope. Alright, the first exercise of the day was I did use the leg press to do toe presses basically. I did my inners, outers, and your regular presses. I did about 10 to 12 on each one, and I did 3 sets of these. And what I did with this, I supersetted it with just a regular standing toe raise, body weight, just trying to come up off the ground and getting a good contraction of the calf muscles. From there, I had to become MacGyver, and I used the lying leg curl machine. Since we don't have the horse toe raise machine, I use that as my device for the day for my calf raises. And what I did 3 sets, and all 3 sets I did a 3-set drop. So I started at 200 pounds and went from 200 to 160, from 160 about 130, and I did about 10 to 15 reps each set. Alright, from there I went to your stiff lifts. I did about 3 sets today, and they were all about 10 to 12 reps each. As you can see, I like to keep my back real straight. I'm real particular on form, so I like to keep my back real straight. Slight bend in the knees and getting a good stretch at the bottom for my hamstrings and letting the hamstring and the glutes do all the work. So I got a real good pump. You don't need a lot of heavy weight when you do these type of exercises. You want the muscle to work for you when you're moving a weight. The weight will come. Oh yeah. Good stretch. Good stretch. Alright. Now let's get to the meat of the exercises and the workout today. This was my leg press for the day. I did 4 sets total, and it took me a good little while just because of the fact that you use a lot of energy when you do your leg press. Unless, I know I do, especially when you do them right. You use a lot of energy. I think I started off with 8 plates, and at the end I ended up with 16 plates on each side. My first few sets I did about 10 to 20 repetitions. I think I got to 20 if I'm not mistaken, so it was a real good pump. And then the last few, I think I was able to get 15 on the third one, and I think I got 10 on that final one. So I got a real good pump with these leg presses. And the heavier you get, you definitely have to take out some time to rest in between sets. So as you can see, we're stacking them on. And also, if you look, and you can tell I have my knee wraps on. I always use my knee wraps now. I'm not trying to be 50 years old and not being able to walk around, so I want to keep my joints and everything tight when I start getting into these heavier weights. So it's always good to have your braces and your knee wraps. If you need a belt, most definitely use a belt, especially when you're doing legs or you're doing squats, just so you can keep your posture and keep your core tight so you're not hurting your lower back. And always make sure you have good form at the end. I'm a big stickler when it comes to form, so I try to make sure I always keep good form on these presses. Presses, squats, anything. Good work. That's all it's about. Good, clean, quality work. I think this was my third set here. I'm pretty sure I got about 15 on this set, somewhere around there. I know the weight's getting heavy, but like Ronnie says, nothing but a peanut. And you just go out there and push yourself to the limit. It's all about pushing yourself to the limits. If you want to grow, and especially if you're trying to be a bodybuilder, hey, you got to lift big weight. You use small weights sometimes, but sometimes you got to get under that heavy weight. Legs are burning. Yeah. This is how we get it in. For all y'all that thought I was just putting up a picture over 1,300, I'm about to show you how we get it done in the Tricky Vicky. It's about to go down. Lightweight beastie around this. All right, this was my last set. You see I'm trying to get pumped, trying to get amped. This was, I think, the 1,300, I think it's 1,363 pounds, something like that. But I got to get it in. Hey, you got to lift big weights to get big. And as you can see here, instead of your typical wider stance that a lot of people use, I'm using a more slight narrower stance just so I can work on that outer swoop or that outer sweep of the quad. So I'm trying to get that overall quad development going. My legs putting on sides have always been one of my hardest points, but hey, as long as I keep after it and keep working, they'll definitely come in the long run. Dead. Hashtag. Alright, second to last exercise I did were your leg extensions. The way I did them was more of a burnout set. I did 5 minutes, and basically I tried to get as many sets and as many reps in as I could on these exercises, getting a good squeeze in the quad. So didn't use a lot of weight, but got a real good pump, trying to get a good contraction on the muscle each time. All right, my last exercise I did for the day was the seated leg curls. I think I did 3 sets of 10 to 12 on these as well. I went up a little bit in weight, but it was all about focusing on the contraction at the end, getting a good squeeze and letting the hamstring do all the work so we can build those hams up. All right, folks, ladies and gents, that's the end of my good old leg workout for the day. We got it in. This is how you're supposed to be looking after a leg workout. I don't even think I can sweat anymore, because I sweated it all out. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Many more of this to come. Other workouts, upper body workouts. Definitely gonna have some workouts for the women. We demonstrating a lot of those with Shayna. And a lot of the foods we eat. I definitely have fun. I'm tired. I'm about to get something to eat before I pass out. So, if you like what you see, have any questions, comment, most definitely subscribe, like the channel, and we out. Oh, and by the way, make sure you check out our other channel, WhataBSLife, with me and my girlfriend Shayna. We're gonna have a lot of good fun over there talking about fitness, foods, and all kind of things. So make sure you check it out, WhataBSLife.